Hey, what's up, guys? It's Justin. Bring you a quick TA video here. Des Morris asked to do triple Qs, so I wanted to pull that up really quick. I wanted to give a shout out to a few guys in the group here. First off, I want to say thanks everyone for being so active. I really appreciate all of us sharing our knowledge with each other and trying to learn from each other about it. I can't stress that enough. If ever it seems like I'm ever being like argumentative or anything or debating with you in text, it's definitely nothing to be negative or anything against you or your opinion, nothing like that. It's tough over text sometimes to get context and body language, but just know I'm always just saying it from a place of love and just trying to share my opinion with you guys, and hopefully we all could collectively make good decisions with it and get those gains that we're all looking for. But Winston, I want to give you a quick shout out, bro. Thanks for pointing out that I didn't have my moving averages in TradingView when I shared the first couple videos. Pretty new to this in terms of making videos and really just investing too. I've only been doing it since March, so I mean I'm a noob, guys. I'm just trying to learn as I go. But what helps me learn a lot is doing what I'm doing right here, like forcing myself into an uncomfortable position where I'm like put on the spot to like try to be as accurate and technical as possible, because I don't want to share wrong or incorrect information, and of course no one wants to look like a dumbass. So anyways, the Qs. With that disclaimer said and done, looking at the Qs. Alright, so I went ahead and grabbed me a few function indicators. This is the ultimate moving average version 2, and these are just scripts that people have programmed to help, so I don't have to do this all on my own. RSI, and then this is the short squeeze, and then MACD right here. I really like this short squeeze. It tells me a lot more than you realize. If you look at this on the 3-month chart on the short squeeze, it looks like it may come down just a little bit more and then start coming back up and hopefully turn green. If we look at the 1 month, it's kind of in that same sort of situation. What really tells me it is the 1 year. That's where it's like, okay, it's time for the Qs to start going green when you look at it in the 1 year length of time. So hopefully we start setting new highs by what, the 9th or 10th or something like that. It really depends, of course, on A, stimulus talks, B, Trump's health. It looks like he's doing better. Looks like he checked himself out of the hospital. I don't know if the doctors released him. He checked himself out. I don't want to get into that, but showing that the American people and investors that he's fine and well is the boost and confidence that I think investors are going to need short term to have Monday be a green day. And like a few of you have said, we may pop green in the morning and then turn red later on in the day. It's just going to depend on momentum. As for the Qs themselves, I would say it's possible they could come down just a little bit more, and then it should be time for them to go ahead and turn and start making some gains again. As you can tell, we're just on a bullish trend with it. We did have a kind of a run up recently. Like look at this run up in participation into the Qs. That was from the March all the way to here. So the Qs needed to take a breather. They really did. NASDAQ needed a breather. People were expecting NASDAQ to hit 11. It went all the way to 12. Market's super bullish right now, and of course quantitative easing helps a little bit, and Fed having interest rates at 0 helps a lot. So I'm still, like I said, I'm still bullish for Monday. As for the Qs, possibly they could come down just a little bit more, but all in all, I think it's time for them to turn. Looks like we're going to start having some green days ahead of us, boys. So I hope that helped y'all. As for like a price target, Des, and time frame, we could, like I said, come down just a little bit more. It definitely isn't going to go below, I don't think it's going to go below that line there. So 261, 260 should be pretty solid support. And my price targets 288, 300. Yeah, I would people love their whole numbers. We're going to probably bounce off the top again. So my price target here is going to be 300, 299.50. That's where I think we'll be at, sir. Like I said, people really like those whole numbers, and I personally think it may bounce off one more time and keep consolidating, because this is a lot of growth. This is a lot of growth for some time, so it may bounce off this, consolidate, bounce, kind of do that oscillation back and forth, but ultimately we're going higher. Short term, I think it's going to 300. In turn, middle of October. Yeah, I call it second, maybe third week of October. Possibly a little bit longer than that, depending on how the markets do. Maybe first week in November. But it's looking pretty good, Des. If you got some money in there, I would say discovery position, maybe load up a little bit more if it ever drops down to that 262, 263, and then wait for it to hit that 300, sir. All right, guys, enjoy. I'm signing off. Have a great night. I'll talk to you on there soon. Bye.